In a world where we wake up every day carrying invisible pressure on our shoulders, unfinished work, broken relationships, financial stress, and expectations that never seem to end, have you ever stopped and wondered, is there a way to stay peaceful in the middle of all this chaos? There is an ancient philosophy that has survived for more than 2,000 years, and even today, it continues to transform millions of lives. It is called Stoicism, not a philosophy meant to turn you cold or emotionless, but one designed to make you stronger in hardship, calmer in pain, and freer from the things that control your emotions every single day. Imagine this for a moment. No matter what life throws at you, you remain standing. No panic, no emotional collapse, no losing yourself in anger, fear, or despair. That is not physical strength. It is mental strength. And today, we are going to explore some of the most powerful Stoic principles that can completely change the way you live your life. The first principle: live with a clear purpose. A ship without a destination will be carried away by every wave. Human life is no different. When you do not know what you are living for, you become easily influenced by other people's opinions, by social pressure, and by every small failure that comes your way. You begin to live in confusion and emotional instability. Epictetus once said, "Difficulties do not destroy a person. They reveal who they truly are." A person with a clear purpose does not break easily in difficult times because they know where they are going. They understand why they must endure, and that creates an incredible inner strength. Purpose is not only about money or success. It is about the kind of person you want to become. How do you want to live? What values do you want to stand for? What do you want to leave behind in this world? Once you discover those answers, you stop being shaken by every little thing around you. The second principle: control your mind before your mind controls you. Every day, we allow too many things into our minds: criticism, negativity, comparison, fear, competition, anxiety. Slowly, the mind becomes a battlefield. Stoics understood something powerful. Emotions do not come from events themselves. They come from how we interpret those events. One person gets insulted and stays angry all day. Another hears the same words and simply lets them go. The difference lies in the mind. You cannot control what people say, but you can control how you respond. Every time you resist anger, you become stronger than yesterday. Every time you refuse to let impulsive emotions control your actions, you build an unshakable inner world. Start small. Spend less time consuming negativity. Read books that strengthen your thinking. Sit quietly and observe your thoughts. A protected mind eventually becomes the safest place you have. The third principle: never let other people define your worth. Many people suffer because they are addicted to external validation. One criticism ruins their entire day. One disrespectful comment destroys their confidence. But think carefully. Why should your value depend on someone else's temporary opinion? Stoics believed that everyone sees the world through their own lens. Some criticize you because they are insecure. Some hurt others because they themselves are hurting. What matters is not what people think about you, but what you think about yourself. If you know you are living according to your values, negative opinions lose their power. Listen to criticism when it helps you grow, but never become a prisoner of public opinion. The next principle: turn pain into strength. Everyone has been betrayed, rejected, insulted, or misunderstood. But some people allow those experiences to poison them for life, while others use them to grow. Stoicism teaches that it is not the event that destroys you, but your reaction to it. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask yourself, "What can this teach me?" Every hardship is a test. Every wound carries a lesson that can make you stronger. A sword becomes sharp only after being burned and hammered again and again. Human beings are no different. The fifth principle: face fear instead of running from it. Most fears exist more in our imagination than in reality. You fear failure, so you never begin. You fear judgment, so you hide your true self. You fear rejection, so you miss opportunities that could change your life. But remember this: confidence is built through action. The only way to overcome fear is to walk directly through it. Stoics do not wait until they feel ready. They act while still feeling afraid, and that is exactly what makes them powerful. The sixth principle: prepare yourself for difficulty. Life will never go according to plan forever. There will be days when you lose money, lose relationships, or watch everything fall apart at once. But Stoics are not shocked by hardship, because they understand that difficulty is part of life itself. They prepare mentally, not to become pessimistic, but to become calmer when challenges arrive. Once you accept that struggle is unavoidable, you stop panicking every time life changes direction. The seventh principle: true strength lies in your response. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control people. You cannot control every situation. But you can always control your attitude. And that is the greatest freedom no one can take away from you. A person who cannot control their emotions becomes a slave to circumstances. But a person who masters their inner world can remain peaceful even in the middle of chaos. The eighth principle: practice self-restraint. Many life-changing mistakes happen in just a few seconds of emotional impulse. One angry sentence can destroy a relationship built over years. One reckless decision can create regret that lasts for decades. Stoicism teaches us to pause before reacting. The space between emotion and action is where true power lives. A strong person is not someone who conquers others. A strong person is someone who conquers themselves. The ninth principle: accept reality. Much of human suffering comes from resisting what cannot be changed. Some things have already happened. Some people have already left. Some endings, no matter how painful, must be accepted. Acceptance is not weakness. Acceptance is the courage to face reality and continue moving forward. Once you stop fighting reality, you finally have the energy to change what still can be changed. And finally, live according to your true nature. Do not spend your life trying to become the version of yourself that society demands. Do not chase things that impress others, but leave your soul empty. Live according to your real values, simpler, more honest, more meaningful. Because in the end, happiness does not come from owning everything. It comes from mastering yourself. If there is one lesson Stoicism teaches above all else, it is this: the outside world will always be chaotic, but you can build peace within yourself. When you master your thoughts, emotions, and actions, no storm in life will ever be strong enough to destroy you. And maybe, after today, you will begin to see life differently, calmer, stronger, freer than ever before. If you found this message meaningful, make sure to subscribe and continue this journey with Stoic Journal as we build a stronger mind in a chaotic world. And don't miss the next video, because it might completely change the way you see yourself.